Hello and welcome to Talking Ready. Apologies if you can hear some building work in the background. We've got some stuff going on outside there, building some houses. So today we're going to do a what is. So today's what is direct payments. If you or someone you care for gets help from social services, then you can apply for direct payments. This money allows you to choose and buy the services you need yourself instead of getting them from the local council. And trust me, I had that when I was recuperating from my back surgery, and it was a complete nightmare. Really terrible. They just turn up whenever they like. Sometimes they don't turn up at all, and you're left there doing unable to do anything yourself. So I can appreciate that if you have to rely on that, then it's not a good situation to be in. So having some funding that you can buy your own care and employ your own people, even that's not ideal situation to be in, because I know some of my friends, they do this, and carers are on the whole they're very reliable. However, they can be unreliable too, and they obviously want holidays, they want to go away, and also they're sick every now and again. So it's quite difficult to manage, because you are, in effect, you're an employer. So this is available in England, Scotland and Wales, and if you live in Scotland and Wales, you have to contact your councils directly. You must be over 16 years old. You can only get direct payments if you've been assessed by social services as needing care and support services, which is the first hurdle to that. Disabled people aged 16 or over with short or long-term needs, disabled parents for children's services, carers aged 16 or over, including people with parental responsibility for a disabled child, elderly people who need community care services. So you may become an employer, employing somebody to work in your home. So you hire them. They're not self-employed or paid through an agency. Obviously, this means that you have certain responsibilities, like meeting the employee's rights and deducting the right tax and paying national insurance if it's appropriate. So carers, you're classed as an employer if you pay a carer or personal assistant directly, even if you have money from your local council direct payments. So obviously there's a load of stuff about employment rights you have to get into. Now some of the people I know, they have local agencies that can help them do all of that. So all they do is just worry about choosing the right person, which obviously I have been involved with. So you interview people, you choose the right person, there's a contract of employment, and it all gets very, very technical. That's if you want it to. Otherwise you have to pay for the services of an agency to look after the direct payment for you. Some councils, some counties in the country, they have their voluntary groups that run it. I'm just trying to think of one that's in Wiltshire. I can't off the top of my head, but they actually do like the payroll for you. So you can pay maybe pay an accountant to do that for you, so that you get everything right, because sometimes employees are a bit, they're a bit like an employee, and very demanding, and it's a very difficult position to be in as an employer, because obviously you have to have this personal relationship with the person, but also remembering that they are a separate employee, so they have their own families to worry about, and needs and things like such as paying for holidays and sick leave. And then of course, if they don't need them anymore, then there's things like redundancy pay, which is also something that we've had to deal with as in the past with my past relationships. Like community care services, direct payments are means tested, so their value is dependent on a person's income and assets as well as their eligible needs. Direct payments are available across the UK to all client groups, including carers, disabled children and people who lack mental capacity. Bear in mind that if you are married and you have a partner who's working, that money is taken into account. So beware. If you're a disabled person trying to get the direct payments, it could put you out of the frame. Can you get carers allowance and direct payments? Well, direct payments give users money to directly pay for their own care. They are available from health and social service trusts for anyone who is assessed to be in need of it. If you're a carer aged 16 or over, you can usually receive a direct payment from social services. What can I use my direct payment for? You can use a direct payment to pay for services, equipment, or activities that meet your social care needs. You can buy this from organisations or individuals. Examples of things that you can buy: care and support to help you live in your own home. Can you employ a family member with direct payments? If you receive a direct payment to pay for your care, then the general rule is that you cannot usually hire a family member to provide the care if they live in the same house as you. Can direct payments be used for cleaning? Some people choose to use direct payments to employ their own staff, called personal assistants. Personal PAs can help you with parts of your support plan, such as obviously personal care, washing, cleaning and tidying, and of course there are many other things that you can schedule them to do: household tasks, activities outside your home, such as taking you to appointments, obviously making sure that your PA is covered for insurance. If you as it's a job, they won't be covered on their normal insurance. You'll have to pay for business insurance. So you can pay for respite and short breaks as well. Can I pay a friend to be my carer? You won't be able to pay a friend or family member unless they're a registered carer. Recruitment agencies might charge you, but it might be worth it for the additional peace of mind of reliability. More reliability than employing somebody, because obviously if they can't provide you with somebody, then they have to provide you with somebody else. Not always ideal, but better than nothing at all. So the first stage is to contact your social service department, and obviously you have to be assessed as needing services under the Health and Personal Social Services legislation. You've got to have a disability and 16 years old or over, including disabled parents. Or a carer, age 16 or over, including people with parental responsibility for a child with disabilities. How do I set up direct payments? Well, you obviously have to have a bank account, bank name and address, and obviously the names of the account holders listed on the account. You may even have to provide annual accounts of how you spent the money to account for the money that you get. I know that we have to do annual reports about what was spent on what, because they like to check up on, well, not only that you're spending it correctly, but also you're spending it, all of it, because many times we had money left over because obviously we had a load of money that they would give you for various things on the support plan, and if we didn't do that particular activity, the money would spare. Obviously they don't particularly like that, because what will happen is they will take the activity off of your support plan for next year. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that little brief little look at what is direct payments. I hope it's helped you. and obviously don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like and a share, and come back for another one very soon. Bye for now.